Good evening, everyone. I'm George Martorano here again with another Fourth World segment. Tonight I'd like to go over something that's a question that's been asked since I've been free. It's about my poetry. I write poetry some days, day after day after day. I don't know how I became a poet. I never studied for a poet, never went to school to be a poet, but I can tell you the reasons I'm a poet. The reasons I'm a poet, ladies and gentlemen, because of my broken heart. Some years back, I was already writing many novels, many short stories, etc., and also teaching my own curriculum that I designed. And then I had a tragedy. I had a serious tragedy in my life, and my heart broke. It still is broken. And then I found this deepness, basically like a bottomless situation to the well of emotions, and then I started to write poetry. I had touched on poetry previous to that, but since my heart is broke, I developed to be a prolific poet. And believe it or not, I can create poetry quite quickly and sometimes on a daily basis. And do I enjoy it? That's a yes and no question. Do I enjoy it? Because the words come from basically sorrow, and I absorb anything. I could be sitting somewhere and I could see raindrops on a window pane, and with each drop is a face, and each drop is a story, and each drop is colors, and then I'll start creating. So, you know, to be a poet without any education to it, and for me, it had to come from a lot of suffering, an awful lot of suffering. And if anyone ever sees my my websites, you'll see that I write poetry. And you know, it's a funny thing with me. I really shouldn't use the word the funny thing. It's a strange thing with me. I can just catch something. You know, I can catch the feathers on a bird, whether it's a cloudy day or a sunny day. And from that that color, that shine, I create a poetry. I can see a wind blowing through a young girl's hair. Okay, I can see the sorrow and suffering on the homeless person's face, and then the words come, and the words come, and then I create. So, as a personal statement, yes, I'm proud to be a poet. But if I would never write poetry if I could reverse the broken heart, because of the loss. I would never write a word again. I would be so overwhelmed with the person that I lost. I wanted to share that with you. It's not going to be a long segment today. But like I said, I write poetry. I wrote books of poetry. You can see some of them on smashwords.com. You see on my Facebook on a regular basis. So, you know, poetry has been around a long time, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long time. It's an expression, it's like a painter. You paint with words. You paint this canvas where it touches the individual in some way or form. So I will continue writing poetry because, you know, I smile when I'm out in company, but your smile is never the same when you have a broken heart. So I wanted to share that with you today, and we will continue the Fourth World segments. And, you know, incidentally, my heart was broken in prison, so this is the Fourth World segment. I want to share that with you today. Thank you. Till we meet again.